I'm your host, Chris Bogue, and this is a game where you are going to see three competitors facing off against each other, having to give PowerPoint presentations that they have never seen before. So, little background on me. My name is Chris Bogue. So, I am a small business owner. I am a content creator. I'm a sketch comedian. I do a lot of my training to get people on video. And you might be asking yourself, why is this happening? Why is this guy bringing people on LinkedIn to have them do these ridiculous PowerPoint presentations? Well, it's because if you want to succeed out there in the content game, you need to be able to put yourself out there a lot. You need to go out there constantly online. You need to be constantly talking to people. And most people are too afraid. Most people get scared giving presentations. Most people don't put themselves out there enough. So we do this little competition once every 2 weeks to show that it doesn't really matter what you say as long as you go out there and deliver your message with confidence. So we are going to get this show started with our first contestant today, Ahmed Al-Alfi. We're going to bring him on in a minute. But before we do, I want to hear from you. So if you are watching this live today, you are going to notice that up at the top of the screen, we've got three different topics. These are the three different shows that you're going to be seeing today. So one of the presentations is about negotiation, one is about recruiting, and one is about data management. So everybody in the audience is going to be determining the show today. So what I need everyone to do is to jump in the comments and leave a comment. Which of those topics do you want to see first? Negotiation, recruiting, or data management? Jump into the comments right now with your answers. And let's hope this works, because we've had instances in the past where the comments don't come through. So go in there. Whatever I see first, I'm going to get. I see Jeff out there says, go get him. Great, Jeff. Which topic should we go with first? Negotiation, recruiting, or data management? Anybody watching this? I see we've got a suggestion there. Somebody says we're going to start with negotiation. And I think that's a great place to get this started with. So first and foremost, we're going to bring in here contestant number one, Ahmed Al-Alfi. Alfi, welcome
Hello.
to Death by PowerPoint.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. I can't believe you came.
I know. I can't believe I came too.
Yeah,
I was about
this
to
is
change my
terrifying.
mind 2 minutes before that.
Really?
No, just kidding.
Yeah, well, I was
I'm
going to
ready.
say, so you're about to give a PowerPoint presentation you've never seen before. Do you have any thoughts or feelings before I give you a countdown and we get this started?
Can I negotiate on the topic?
No, you can't. There is nothing here. And also, we're going to give thanks before we start to our sponsor for today's first presentation, Apollo.io. So as you can see here, we've got some great sponsors today. Apollo.io has everything you need for your sales go-to-market operation. If you need good data, Apollo's got it. You need automation and email sequencing software, Apollo's got it. Check it out at Apollo.io. They are the sponsor of our first segment. And Alfie, we're going to get started talking about negotiation in just a minute. And everybody, as you're commenting at home, play along. You know, maybe we'll confuse some people in the audience today. People are going to be scrolling by the newsfeed. Whatever you see on the screen here, just pretend like it's a serious presentation. You can leave serious comments like, wow, that's fascinating. Please tell me the case study you got this from. Let's all have fun and make it real. Alfie, I'm going to jump out of the chat right now, and I'm going to give you a countdown of 3, and then we're going to get this started. Here we go.
Thank you very much, Chris. I am very pleased. Just to warn you guys, English London very difficult. So I'm here basically to tell you how to negotiate like a boss. You know, when I was a child, I was 3 years old. I remember my time when I was with mommy and daddy. You know, I told them I want this carrot right now and this chocolate, and they were like, no. And that's why I'm here today, to tell you about negotiation like a boss, because I got everything I know from my life. And I can tell you, you can get the sweets, you can get everything you need from this. Let's go on the next slide and I will tell you who I am. I'm the Snoop Dogg. Well, not necessarily. I'm a Chihuahua kind of Snoop Dogg. My life has been difficult in the past, but hey, I've been to different countries. They don't clean after their pets. I mean, absolutely. I mean, very ridiculous. You know, you have to clean after your pet. But for me, I clean after. But anyways, we're talking here about negotiation. But I'm not negotiating with you whether you clean after your pet or not. But we will go into details after the next slide. Go on. Let me tell you. So, mistake number one. Mistake number one. You get the wrong number and say, "No, you're not the wrong number." It's like, "Of course I am the wrong number." It's like, "No, you are the wrong number." And then it becomes messy, you see. So you have to talk and say, "It's okay, it's a wrong number, go on, move forward." Sometimes you negotiate and sometimes you compromise, and it's okay, no problem. But this is mistake number one. Don't do it, because I did it so many times, failed miserably. Go on the next slide, please. Okay, Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey when I was a child. I saw it in the cinema, Mask, but this is a horrible mask. I should fire my content manager from marketing. It's really horrible. But there is a smoking trick. You go in there, give your suit and tie, and give confidence. You are there, and they're like, "Okay, well, listen, it's all about how you look. You change. Mask. He does different things in different weird things. You talk, say this, and then they tell you something. You shift. But then you keep it simple. Of course, I've been trying to complicate and I'm testing your environment and seeing whether you're going to catch me or not. If you follow my content on LinkedIn and YouTube, I'm number one viral, by the way. Keep it simple. Complicating, not my nature. I come from, I have to say, "How do you do? How are you? How is everything?" It's too boring, too complicated. Keep it simple. What do you want? I want this. Okay, no problem. We'll give it to you. If you can't, no problem as well. That's fine. Okay. But what if they don't give you what you need? Shout. Is not enough? No. Give him a punch in the face. But that's a bit violent sometimes, which can be taken against you. I don't recommend that. I had some bruises because I remember when I was 7, I punched one little boy. He was playing boxing when he was a child. He just kicked me in the face. I was in the hospital for 3 days. But anyways, you have to check whether before you punch, yeah? What else? But then if you get punched in the face, of course, ask for help. You can't just be on the floor like this. Someone has to take you. But anyways, back to negotiation. When you ask for help, you can't negotiate. You say, "Okay, help me out here." Chris Voss, that guru guy, like talk everyone in sales love. Chris. He's like, negotiate. You diffuse the objection. Say, ask for help. How am I supposed to do that? And then it can help. You might get what you need. And final note, remember Rhonda's rule. To be honest with you, I can't necessarily remember who Rhonda is, but she looks very familiar. But I think what she said, if my memory exists, I don't think I studied it when I was 5 or 6 years old. Get what you need, mask it out, and be careful. Be ready for every single punch in your face. Because if you get punched, you stand up, ask for what you need, simple, and you will do it very nice. Learn from me. Thanks for your dollars, by the way. I love you so much. Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you very much, Alfie. Excellent negotiation advice. If you get punched in the face, ask for help, and then ask for what you want. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was a fantastic performance. Thank you very much for going first. Yes. Everybody, you are watching Death by PowerPoint. Again, the show you are seeing here, you are seeing performers who are being forced to give a presentation they have never seen before, they have never prepared for. And that was Alfie. So go ahead, drop a comment. Let us know what Alfie taught you about negotiation. And now we're going to be moving on to our next topic. So if you can see there at the top of the screen, we already did negotiation. We need you to choose. Is the next presentation going to be about recruiting or data management? So go ahead, leave a comment. You can drop a 2 or you can drop a 3. You can throw the words recruiting or the words data management in there. Let us know what the next performance is going to be about in the comments. Go ahead and drop that in. And before we bring on guest number 2, let's give thanks to sponsor number 2. So sponsor number 2 today is Flying Cat Marketing. So Flying Cat Marketing has everything you need for your marketing operation. They are an agency that is run primarily by women, and they operate in over 15 different countries, right? They do both organic content campaigns and SEO. in the native language of whatever country you're working in. So not only do they work in North America, but also in European countries during European hours. They're a super cool agency. FlyingCatMarketing.com is the website. Go check them out. They are sponsor number 2. And it looks like we're going to be moving right along in order. And next we are going to be seeing a presentation about recruiting from Peter Wheeler. So
Howdy.
Peter, welcome. How's it
Thank
going
you.
today?
It's going all right. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. It's Friday. I get to watch you prepare a bunch of nonsense that you're not prepared for. It's going to be great.
You sound like everyone I've ever interacted with in my life.
Wow. I
Yeah.
thought I was doing something pretty interesting here, but I
Nope.
guess this is what everyone does.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to give you a countdown of 3. You're going to see a countdown of 3 here, and then we're going to start the presentation. So without further ado, we're going to be talking about recruiting. This is Peter Wheeler on Death by PowerPoint, and here we go.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm here to speak with you about building a high-performance marketing team. I just want to give you a heads up that I'm paying a penance. I'm the kid in high school that never participated in the group project, but loved to show up to present and take some credit. So we're going to fly by the seat of our pants together. And for those of you that contributed to that success, thank you. So we're building a high-performance marketing team. Everybody knows in marketing, we need to have lots of smoke and signals and flash and brand. It's what winners do. There's our flash, lightning. Marketers catch lightning in a bottle. We have to find the right people to perform these types of actions. It's not just about catching the lightning, it's riding the wave of lightning. In any kind of storm, in any kind of city, we want to be in the air. This gentleman here, because we like to operate from visuals and not just read slides, is showing us how you can practice a business case and ride in the face of the rain. Where was I 10 years ago? Living in a haunted mansion, apparently. And through this experience, I learned that masking is an important thing, that you can be anyone you want, and that marketers are huge on displaying whatever they want to display and being whomever they want to be. Here, I played the role of a creepy doll. I'm working to grow out of it, but it's important in marketing to know who you are. Here I am today, once again, playing a character. Instead of being a physical embodiment of some sort of paralysis demon, I'm operating in a virtual environment, coming to you on a screen. This is how we build marketers, augmented reality. We tell people what they want to hear when they want to hear it. We don't offer the solution, we just set up the solution. As marketers, this is something that we do for the sales team so that they can make further promises that our product teams, our manufacturers, and the rest of our workforce has to make up for. Calling everybody Ralph, and this is not in the euphemism of throwing up. This is just in the euphemism of all of our customers that we market to are the same person. We build ICPs because we define who we want to actually talk to. It's our ideal person. When we talk about soulmates in our love life, we're talking about the same thing in an ICP with our customer. Let's disregard everybody and just look for our Ralphing moment. Share emotions like anger. I like to share my anger. It's a strong marketer's trait. We are very easy and quick to anger, especially when the numbers go down in both directions. It's a quantum problem where marketing has negative results going backwards and negative results going forwards. This gentleman here is pulling his hair out because we are trying to market a hair regrowth product and it's too effective. We can't keep customers coming if they keep growing their hair back. Eat like a champion. This is a very grotesque slide. Oof. All right, so we have a double coffee cup, double fish, solid egg yolk, and what looks to be a smaller egg on top of fruit. This is the breakfast of a champion. This is also the bowel movement of a champion. If you want to succeed in marketing, you have to learn to pinch your nose and swallow. Anything that goes into your mouth is coming out of it as well. And don't forget to have fun. I do miss my days 10 years ago of living in a haunted mansion and being some sort of crypto character. Even in today's virtual environment, you can embrace your true self. Marketers do this every day. We speak to what we believe in. We represent products that we know are effective for our customers and that represent what we want to see in the world. As a marketer, have fun and be part of the change. Thank you for your time. It's been great presenting to you, and don't boo me off stage. Thanks.
Everybody give it up for Peter Wheeler, the man who
Thanks,
only markets to people named Ralph.
Yep. I'm here for you, Ralph.
It's called entrepreneurship. We get to choose who we sell to. Thanks a lot, Peter.
No problem, bud. Thank you, Pitchfire.
Awesome. Yeah, that's actually our next sponsor. So let's all give it up for Peter. Again, if you want to jump into the comments here, let Peter know what he taught you about building a high-performance marketing team. I certainly learned all sorts of surprising things that I had previously thought were bad. Apparently, that's how you make a winning team. So I'm learning a lot today. We're going to continue the learning with our third performer, Kate. She's going to be giving us a little presentation about data management. But first, let's give a thank you to sponsor number 3. This presentation is brought to you by Pitchfire. So Pitchfire is a brand new sponsor. This is their first episode with us, but certainly not the last. And they have a really brilliant model. They pay you to respond to salespeople. It's crazy. But yeah, everybody complains about getting pitched nonstop on LinkedIn. They figured out the solution to that. If you go to pitchfire.com, you can sign up for an account and you can start getting paid for those pitches. So we're going to see some content from them in just a moment. But please, everybody, welcome to the stage, Kate Erwin. Kate, hello.
Hello, everyone. I'm very excited to teach you all about data management today.
Excellent. Well, I know absolutely nothing about data management, so I'm excited to learn. So we're going to get this kicked off in just a moment. We're going to give you a countdown of 3. Everybody who is watching at home, remember to play along. Leave comments for Kate, letting her know what she taught you. And then don't go anywhere, because as soon as Kate's done, we're going to be voting. Right? So it's going to come down to everybody in the audience today. We are going to be voting on who the winner is. The winner is going to receive the title of smartest person in the world. Kate, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to jump out of here. I'm going to give you a count of 3, and let's learn a little bit about data management. This is Death by PowerPoint. Oh, haha. Just kidding. I'm not giving the presentation. Kate is.
You could, if you want. I bet you could.
I bet I could too. But let's go ahead and learn about data management. I'll give you a countdown of 3.
All right. So first of all, if you want to manage your data, first, here's how to never update your CRM, but still have perfectly managed data. You know, nobody likes updating the CRM. Think of your sales reps. Think of how often they complain. They just want to be on the call. So you really don't actually have to update it at all. And you'll still have perfect data because, well, we'll teach you why. So yeah, so that's your sales rep. He's angry. So this is what CRM actually stands for. Cruddy repository for management. That's what it stands for. Because to be honest, if you ask a sales rep will tell you, no, this CRM does not serve me. It does not help me day to day. It's just for management. It's a repository for management to look at and for sales to honestly just hopefully never have to go in again. So this is from my dog, Sloppy Joe, and this is his basically his advice for you. And to be honest, Sloppy Joe has never updated a CRM in his life, but Sloppy Joe has the best knowledge of sales. Like, look at that face. He could sell you anything that you ever wanted. He could sell, something you didn't even want. You'd buy it because look at him. He's adorable. Yeah, so practice remembering everything. So basically, you don't need to actually look in your CRM for any data or updates if you just remember everything that every lead and customer has ever told you in their life. And to be honest, you should be able to do this at this point because it's 2024. And if you actually care about your job, you should be able to just have all of that in your memory. If not, drink some green juice, do something to improve your memory. So this is basically how you turn data into songs. So remember like mnemonics when you were a kid and you had to remember things and, you'd remember what's the thing with the music notes, I can't remember, but I bet you it was good. And I think I remembered it when I was 6. But basically the way that you can remember all of the sales data is to just make little songs about it. And here are some of my sales reps making a song. You can go to YouTube to watch it. And then, yeah, obviously, you want to take your savings and you want to use those savings wisely. In this case, this is one of my sales reps. And yeah, instead of worrying about new sales data, he just worries about his savings and he just has lots and lots of money that just makes more money all the time. So he doesn't even have to go into the CRM because, yeah, he's not worried about it. Look at him. He's so happy. And it's illegal to fire someone for this. It's illegal to fire someone for doing their job. So if they're doing their job and if they're not in the CRM, then they're doing fine. You can't put them on a PIP because CRMs were created to make software companies richer, and it's actually completely illegal. So don't do it. I promise. I promise if you do, somebody's going to come after you. And in conclusion, yeah, I quit sales. I think sales is a terrible idea, and I would like to never do it again. And data is a RevOps problem, and good luck, RevOps, because sales doesn't need to be in the CRM anymore. That's what I've decided. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful weekend because I'm going to have a weekend for the rest of my life now and never work again. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much, everybody. That was Kate Erwin with advice on how to never update your CRM. So thank God for Kate, because otherwise, how would sales figure out how to not do that? So thank you very much, Kate. That was very enlightening. Everybody, give a big round of applause to all 3 of our fantastic performers. And now comes the moment of truth. So everybody who is watching this, it is your turn to vote. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to put the comments on the screen here as soon as I can remember how to do that. Yeah, here we go. So putting the topics on the screen here, we are going to go to some words from our sponsors while we tabulate the votes. Again, if you are watching this, go ahead and drop a comment for who you want to win. So to recap, go ahead and type a 1, or you could put Alfie or Ahmed if you want Ahmed Alfie to win. He was the one who talked about negotiating. If you want Peter to win, Peter was number 2. He talked about how to build a high-performing marketing team. So go ahead and type a 2 or write Peter if you want Peter to win. And number 3 was Kate with her topic on data management and how to not update your CRM. So go ahead, vote in the comments, drop that in there, and real quick, let's hear from today's wonderful sponsors right now.
This episode is brought to you by Flying Cat Marketing. Do you want great marketing? Then fucking pay for it, you miser! Or you think you're gonna learn how to do SEO? I don't even know what your business is, but if it's anything like most of the marketing I've seen on LinkedIn, it is dog okay? So go to flyingcatmarketing.com and pay somebody who actually knows what the hell they're doing, for the love of God.
Death by PowerPoint is also brought to you by Apollo.io.
Well, you're in sales and you're not using Apollo? Are you crazy? It has everything you need, all right? So go to Apollo.io, take out your credit card, and just buy it, all right? Don't research it, don't ask questions to your friends, just buy it and thank me later. That's Apollo.io.
Death by PowerPoint is also brought to you by pitchfire.com.
Do you feel overwhelmed because salespeople are constantly pitching you? Well, shut your whiny mouth and sign up for pitchfire.com instead. Pitchfire is the only website that will pay you to respond to salespeople. What are you waiting for? Quit writing your angst-filled LinkedIn post and go sign up for Pitchfire today at pitchfire.com.
All right, we have heard back from the audience, and after much deliberation, we have determined that today's winner is Kate Erwin. Everybody give it up for Kate.
Oh my God, thank you for the honor. You know, I'm really gonna need this on my new resume now that I'm unemployed, so yeah.
Great, well now you can officially tell people that you were crowned smartest person on earth.
Wow, you know, that's amazing. I already knew it, but having that validation really helps.
It's a title that I've only given to 7 other people. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much to today's champion, Kate Erwin. Thanks again to Peter Wheeler and Ahmed El Alfi for their hilarious presentations too. And thank you everybody for watching at home. Join me next week for another episode of Chris Sells His Soul. I'm going to be interviewing Justin Rowe. And join me 2 weeks from now for another episode of Death by PowerPoint. Thanks very much. And let's hear one more advertisement from our final sponsor of the day, me.
Hello? Is this Mr. Sherber? It sure is. What can I help you with, brother? Hello. You were not expecting this call. Do you have 17 seconds to learn about Mercifully Short? Is this a cold call? I don't know. You. Never call this number again.
Oh no! Another unsuccessful cold call. You probably don't have time to fuck off.
I got a quota to hit.
Are you spending hours every week cold calling and cold emailing but not seeing results?
There's gotta be a better way.
Introducing the complete guide to selling on video. Whether you're new to sales or a President's Club member, this fast and fun course will teach you to efficiently create short, customized videos that get results. The complete guide to selling on video is not sold in stores. Visit chrisbogue.io and use promo code